and welcome to another episode of the Super Cyclone Challenge. My name is Nathan Floy and this is the 4th episode in the new series. You saw the first 3 during Hurricane Week, but now we're in 2018 and we have a new year and more new people ready to take on the Cyclone computer and the wealth of knowledge that it holds and our competitors hope to beat. It is just a few questions, you know, you versus the computer, and if you'd like to take part you can message us, of course. But tonight in the hot seat it is Gabe. How are you this evening?
I'm doing well.
You look a little bit apprehensive, if I may say so.
I'm just a little tired.
Yeah, me too. We're all tired round here. Hardly any sleep has been had in the days leading up to this. Have you been practicing your questions? Is that easy to do? I hear that you've been watching old episodes recently.
Yes.
And how did you do?
I did pretty well. I did fairly well.
I see. And in the current format, I mean, it's no secret the questions have got a little bit easier. How well would you be looking to do? What's your target tonight?
Well, my target is to get farther than Isaac did. I want to beat the game.
Well, that is a very bold and noble target, and well, I mean, can't fault you for having your aspirations high, but it's going to be a tough slog. There are 24 questions separating Gabe from the top of the tree at 215 miles per hour. That's how you beat the game. And it's split up into 6 phases with varying time limits throughout those phases, but we get rid of the clock completely by phase 5 because people need to concentrate and the questions get very difficult indeed. Or do they? Well, let's ask Gabe. But we've got you'll have 4 lifelines to begin with. Ask a Force 13 team member, the 50-50, flip the question, or the dreaded risk lifeline. If you answer the first 5 questions correctly without using a lifeline, that Gabe over here will get the double dip awarded to him as well, which is lovely. But we have to start from the beginning as mere vapor and into tropical depression status. The first 4 questions get Gabe to tropical storm intensity. If he gets 4 right in a row, he'll be a tropical storm and we can name him. But the first question, Gabe, is for 20 miles per hour. Are you ready?
Yes.
You look so ready as well. Here is the first.
Oh, don't worry. I'm ready. I don't look ready, but brain power.
All right then. Here's the first question. What is the name of Australia's National Weather Service who track tropical cyclones? Is it Boomerang Meteorologists, the Joey Kangaroo Weather Service, the Bureau of Meteorology, or here's this item?
The Bureau of Meteorology, final answer.
What on earth was that? It's the correct answer. 20 miles per hour for Gabe. Yes, a breeze of a start. Let's see how quickly we can get through these 4 questions then. Here's the next one. For 30 miles per hour. Hurricanes Earl and Igor formed in which basin in 2010? The North Atlantic?
Atlantic, final
Western
answer.
Pacific, South Atlantic, or Lake Huron? I think you're pretty sure. Final?
I said
Correct.
final answer.
30 miles per hour for Gabe. Hey, take applause.
Hey.
35 miles per hour is the next question, and let's stick true to the speed. 20 seconds on these. Hurricane Mitch attained which category on the Saffir-Simpson hurricane scale? 1,
Category
3,
5, final
4,
answer.
or 5? 5's his final answer, and it is indeed the correct answer. Easy pickings for Gabe so far, 35 miles an hour. The next one will guarantee him tropical storm status. In 2012, Hurricane Paul formed in which basin? The North Atlantic, East Pacific, Central
East
Pacific, or South Pacific?
East Pacific,
Final answer. It is indeed. It's the correct answer. He is now Tropical Storm Gabe at 40 miles per hour.
Yes, nameable.
Everyone's very pleased. Is your centre of circulation exposed, perhaps?
Probably not.
Have ASCAT passed you yet?
Not yet, they're getting there.
Okay then, this is the beginning of stage 2. You'll have 30 seconds between this and the next safe zone, which is at 75 miles per hour when you become a hurricane. Question number 5 is for 50 miles per hour, and we'll be racking up that intensity if you get it right. Cyclone Pam affected which country in 2015?
Vanuatu, final answer.
A. Fiji, B. the Solomon Islands, C. Nauru, or D. Vanuatu. Gabe says Vanuatu and already locked it in. It is the correct answer. 50 miles per hour for Gabe. So, things are going rather well, aren't they? When was the last time you got hit by a tropical cyclone?
The last time I actually got hit by a tropical cyclone was in 2008 when Ike ran up here as a windstorm.
A windstorm?
Yeah, we had 45-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and the wind was so strong that there was hardly any rain, and I could just see the water, the small rain droplets being carried away by the wind.
Alright then.
Unlike anything I've ever seen before. Anyway.
Yeah, alright. We'll have a few more conversations later on. Here's question number 6. This will get you to 60 miles per hour. Here it is. In 2006, Cyclone Monica made a Category 5 landfall in which country? Fiji, Australia, Madagascar, or the Philippines?
Australia, final answer.
It's the correct answer. 60 miles per hour for Gabe. The next question will get you just short of hurricane status, and you're looking pretty bored. 70 miles per hour is on offer if you get the correct answer in this. Again, 30 seconds. Hurricane Faye affected which of these islands in 2014? Barbados, Bonaire, Barbuda, or Bermuda?
Can you please repeat the question?
Hurricane Faye affected which of these islands in 2014? Barbados, Bonaire, Barbuda, or Bermuda?
Do I have access to a lifeline?
You have access to all lifelines. You've got 5, by the way, because you got the first questions right. You going to take one?
Then lifeline, yes, please.
Alright, which lifeline are you going to go with? Would you like me to remind you?
Yes.
You can ask a member, you can take the 50-50, flip the question completely, replace it with a new question, the double dip, or the dreaded risk.
Flip the question.
You're going to change the question?
Yes.
Okay then, we'll have another question then for 70 miles an hour, another 30 seconds on the clock, and this is your new question, which I think somehow you might get. Cyclone Bansi and Eunice reached what category in 2015?
Category 5. Category 5 final
1,
answer.
2, 4, or 5. Well, he got it. 1 lifeline down, but 70 miles an hour for Gabe. And just short of hurricane status. Well, that's what they're there for, and what worse thing to see than someone not taking lifelines and losing. Number 8 will get you to 75 miles an hour, which is Hurricane Gabe, if it happens. And I don't see any reason why not. 4 more lifelines in case you need them. Here's the question. Hurricane Iniki made landfall on which Hawaiian island in 1992? Is it A. Maui,
Hawaii.
B. Kauai, C. Molokai, or D. Hawaii?
Kauai, final answer.
You think you're right?
Yes.
Of course he does. He's a hurricane, Category 1, 75 miles an hour.
Okay.
And the audience are very pleased with that one. Yep, still clapping away. Okay then. Yes, just like that. As we enter stage 3, the time limit goes up because supposedly more thinking time is required. 40 seconds for these. The next 4 questions, 9 through 12, will take you to 115 miles per hour, which is the major hurricane threshold, getting up the board. The first question of those 4 is number 9. That's worth 80 miles an hour. 4 lifelines available. Here we go. And 40 seconds on the clock, which I will just put on that clock right now, as that's quite important. Here's the question. Which Atlantic storm was active on New Year's Day, 1955? A. Alicia, B. Alice, C. Anna, or D. Arlene?
Alicia, final answer.
You sure?
No. What are the... Wait a minute.
You sure it's final then?
It's final?
Alicia, Alice, Anna, or Arlene? Go on.
Oh. Oh, okay. Alice.
22 seconds, and stop looking it up.
I'm not looking it up.
Okay, I thought you were typing. No, you said Alice.
No.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Okay. Another final answer. Well, it's a good job you did that, isn't it? Or is it? 12 seconds remaining.
It is a good job I did that.
It wasn't Alicia, I can tell you that. The correct answer is Alice.
Yeah, that's why I went, oh crap, no.
Well, you're lucky we're forgiving. 80 miles an hour in the back.
I appreciate it.
Here's the next question then. Number 10, which will get you to 90 miles per hour. The Joint Typhoon Warning Center are based on which islands? A. The Mascarene Islands, B. The Hawaiian Islands, C. The Mariana Islands, or D. The Philippine Islands?
Please repeat the question.
The Joint Typhoon Warning Center are based on which islands? Mascarene, Hawaiian, Mariana, or the Philippine Islands?
Mariana Islands.
Are you sure? Can you picture where they are? 20 seconds. Or do you want a lifeline?
I feel like I know the answer, but at the same time, I feel like... I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's final.
Mariana. 5 seconds remained on the clock. Gabe, do you think you're right?
It's the only other islands that I know of other than the Pacific Islands, so I would hope not Pacific. Philippine Islands, and I don't think that's where the JTWC is. So yes, I think it is right.
Gabe,
Hmm?
it's not the Mariana Islands. It's the Hawaiian
Really?
Islands.
Really?
They moved. They moved to Pearl Harbor. They used to be on the Mariana Islands in Guam, but they moved.
What?
Yes. Gabe, I'm so sorry. Pearl Harbor is the answer.
Pearl Harbor is an answer?
Pearl Harbor is the correct answer. The Hawaiian Islands, as opposed to the Mariana Islands. They used to be there as the Fleet Weather Center many, many years ago, but they are now in Hawaii.
That's probably why. That's probably why. Last
Yeah,
I
well.
checked, they were on the Mariana Islands.
Such a shame, but Gabe goes away with 75 miles an hour that he banked. So sorry, Gabe. Well, that is all from this episode. If you'd like to take part in a future game show on the Super Cyclone Challenge, please send us a message through any of our social mediums, and you could be on the show next to see if you can do any better than anyone else in our series so far. After remarkable events during Hurricane Week when Marcel lost it all, my goodness, can it ever get worse than that? Don't let that happen to you if you ever come on the show. But I'm afraid for myself and Gabe, that is all for now. Good night.
Well, I had no idea the JTWC moved from Mariana Islands to Hawaiian Islands. I had no idea. But that's okay. I'll do much better next time.